Hi guys, this is part 3 for the video I made on YouTube. Part 3 of light videos I'm making. So what's next in this video? So basically, the last 2 videos we spoke about how does light work, what is light, how can one access that. I'm gonna try to make as many as I can to fully extend and explain this topic. Now for this one right now, we're gonna talk about how can men, especially men, because obviously women are quite good in this, but how can men can find their light and live their truth. See, the problem is, as a man, if you are in a place of a neediness, you've got plenty of gurus, plenty of coaches out there. They're teaching a lot of good stuff. Some of them teaching not so good stuff. But if somebody teaches you, how can you work on yourself to a point where you have a life, you have a purpose, you feel good within yourself, you feel okay by yourself alone, you feel better the way you are, your life, your social life, your purpose, your job, whatever, but you have a life, okay, very exciting life. That turns a man into a man of light, because he's living his truth. And you cannot feel excited and you cannot feel like having sex 24/7 if you're not living your authentic self. Now, not many men get to that stage because it takes a lot of self-work. You need to know why you are being hurt, why you're feeling the way you feel, why your mind thinks the way you think, why do you behave the way you behave. What's the separate self you have within yourself, which is your soul? What is your soul? So basically, if a man can find ways to figure out who he completely is, inside out, he's finally ready to explore his light and shed his light to the world and shed his light to himself, to lead his own life of that beauty, and then he can lead the world in any way he wants, in any way he works. But because it takes a lot of self-work, it takes a lot of discipline, it takes a lot of patience to day by day, work on yourself, work on your mind, read your thoughts, and catch your own mind straps. Not many men want to do that. Not many men want to work that hard. They want to have an easy way out, but there is no easy out. There is no easy way out. It's like there is literally no way. It's like you can't say, I'm gonna create a Ferrari in the same time we create Toyota. If it takes a certain amount of time, skills to create a Ferrari, you cannot expect the same thing from the Toyota, because Toyota is it's like in the world of materialistic things, that car, Toyota, is not gonna win, because it takes a lot of work to make a Ferrari. It takes a lot of effort to make a Ferrari. It takes a lot of money to that. So basically, if a man have his light, he knows his shit. He got his shit. He's got a friend circle. He's got his life together. He's got his family together. He's got his people. He's got his coach. He's got his counselor, whatever. He's got his teacher, whatever. He's basically engaged and he's basically busy. He's basically living his truth and is basically shining for himself. That type of a man is the only man that lives through some sort of a abundance mindset. Because if you live from a lack mindset or a negative mindset or a mindset of that you're not good enough, or you lack something, or you won't make it, or you want this or that, anything negative you think from your mind, it manifests into the physical world in some way or another, and that just creates a cycle of the same negativity. That's what we need to work on this world, because the negativity in the air can go high. So we need to spread these messages around to as many people as they can, as we can, to make them understand that this is the truth. That you gotta live your life. You gotta live your truth. You gotta live your light. Because imagine as a man, not even as a lady, as a human being, you figured out all the health issues you have, all the mental issues you have, all the things you have, like up and down everything, and then you work on yourself, and then you do all the right things. Your presence gonna show that. Yourself gonna show that. Your walk, your talk, your everything, your mindset, your mental patterns gonna show that. So how can men do that? They need to be able to see inside themselves and find the answers.